Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Coming up today on FST News, the midterm elections uncovered a party change in Nevada and a party change in the United States Congress. We'll go over to big changes in Nevada.
Also find out when and where freshmen can get together and have some fun. All this and more today on FST News, your eyes and ears around the hill.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday, November 7th. I'm Gabriel Barth.
And I'm Reed Peterson. Last night was a historic night for America as the country decided its representatives in a midterm election. Historically, midterms generated only partial participation from eligible voters. Reporter Logan Winter is here to get you caught up on everything that happened in Nevada in the 2018 midterm elections.
Many stayed up last night until the polls closed, wondering what happened during the midterm elections. I tried to stay up, but fell asleep. Anyway, I'm awake and here to update you about yesterday's elections. Before I begin, all the polls in Nevada are closed. Results weren't released by the Nevada Secretary of State for hours after the polls closed, since there were people still in line to vote. First up is the person we're sending to the Senate in Washington, D.C. The two main candidates being Democratic nominee Jackie Rosen and Republican incumbent Dean Heller. By the end of the night, Jackie Rosen won the seat with 50.4% of the Republican candidate Dean Heller. Senator Heller conceded the race to Senator-elect Rosen late in the evening. The Senate ended Election Day with 51 Republicans, 43 Democrats, 2 independents, and 4 seats yet to be determined. The Republican Party is keeping control of the Senate after a big loss to Democrats. Republican Texas Senate incumbent Ted Cruz won over Democrat Beto O'Rourke, in what many are calling the closest race between a Democrat and Republican in years. Senator elections in Florida, Montana, and Arizona are still too close to call this morning. The House elections went differently after polls closed and votes were counted. 205 Republicans make up the House, while 230 Democrats hold seats. That changes control of the House from Republican to Democratic. Many people say this is a big blow to the Trump administration. Experts in the political field say that a Democratic House can lead to more investigations and subpoenas to the president's administration. And in Nevada, we had 4 House elections, but by the end of the night, decisions were made clear. Congresswoman Dina Titus in District 1 returns to her post in D.C. Congressman Amadea in District 2 is being sent back to the House. In a very tense campaign, Congresswoman Lee in District 3 pulled ahead of Danny Tarkanian and Congressman Horsford in District 4. 4 state executive officers were voted on last night. Governor, Lieutenant Governor, Attorney General, and Secretary of State were all up for grabs. The governor's race was close between Steve Sisolak and Adam Laxoff, but by the end, Sisolak won 49.4%. Democratic candidate Kate Marsh won the race for lieutenant governor with 50.3%. And state ballot measures were decided last night. There were 6 in total. Question 1 was known as the right for crime victims and won with 61.2%. Question 2 was tax exemption for feminine hygiene products, was voted yes with 56.5%. Question 3 would add new changes to the energy market, making it easier for energy companies to open up shop in Nevada, but that question was voted down with 67.1%. Question 4 was known to help medical patients with a tax relief. That was voted yes by 67.3%. Question 5 was to create an automatic voter registration system through the DMV, which would be used to update voter registration. It won with 59.6%. And finally, question 6 will require electricity providers to move towards renewable energy. It won with 59.3%. This year, throughout the state of Nevada, 969,655 people voted. That's 62.1% of eligible voters in the state. In 2016, 1,125,429 people voted. That's 76.7%. In the last midterm election in 2014, only 45.6% of voters voted. The lines were long as hours counted down to 7 p.m. when the polls closed. In the country, it was predicted that over 114 million voters were cast versus the 839 million in 2014. Time magazine says that this election may be a historic one for voter participation in the midterm election. For full election results, go to Google Nevada SOS for the Nevada Secretary of State office. Gabe, Reed, back to you.
Freshmen, if you find yourself bored at home with nothing to do, you can go to Freshman Movie Night. At 6 p.m. on November 14th, freshmen can enjoy the movie Wreck-It Ralph with fellow freshmen and enjoy popcorn, soda, and pizza. Admission is free, so make sure to stop by.
Forgot how to draw Lewis structure models? Maybe you forgot what a sulfide is? If you need help in chemistry, tutoring for chemistry is available tomorrow in room 310 from 1:20 to 2 p.m.
The speech and debate team is holding a debate tournament Friday and Saturday from 2:30 to 9 p.m. The debate takes place all around the Hill. If you want to help out or just support our Falcon debate team, stop by room 739 to learn all about it.
Tomorrow and Friday's Mu Alpha Theta and math tutoring is canceled.
Japanese Club is meeting tomorrow in room 712 from 1:30 to 2 p.m. You do not need to know Japanese to go to the club.
Key Club is all about helping out the Foothill community. If you want to be a part of the help or if you want to beef up that resume, Key Club is meeting today at 1:30 in room 254.
Even though our Falcon band just had a contest in California, they have another one at Sierra Vista High School. It's Saturday from 6:30 to 8 p.m.
Do you find yourself in need of help with Spanish? Well, look no further. Spanish Club is offering tutoring. The club meets tomorrow after school in room 806.
Well, that's all the news going around the Hill today, Falcons. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at FST News.
And from all of us here at FST News, have an excellent Wednesday, Falcons.